So one of the things I'm very interested in is helping Rupert become a world-class city. And I think one of the issues is that we've kind of set our bar maybe not as high as we should be setting it. And I want to see Rupert come from here to here. And a lot of that has to do with us becoming a world-class organization. And we are becoming the gateway to the Asia Pacific Rim, and we've seen expansion of our container port happening at the moment. There's new proposals on the table, and I see a vision for Prince Rupert to be not just what it is today, but something much more than what it can be. That means looking at things that, like re-looking at Third Avenue and how Third Avenue could look to the public, and Second Avenue, and our waterfront, and park development, and really enhancing the community so that people feel the livability and the thrivingness of the community. We already have a major volunteer base that's very active and engaged with this community, and we want to see this place become so much more and beautify the area and have a new kind of feel and brand and theme around Prince Rupert and move into the 21st century and become kind of a standard, a world-class standard for how a community operates within a kind of a balanced industrial world. City Council just approved their operating budget for the year, and we decided that we're going to raise taxes this year by 2%, which will equal about $38 on average per homeowner extra every year this year. And what we've done is, because there is quite a lot of development on the table at the moment, which is taxing our staff to the new level, we've kind of made two budgets for this year. One thing that we're doing differently this year is we're taking some money out of our Prince Rupert Legacy Fund, and we're actually injecting that into the capital budget. And so one of the concerns we've heard a lot from the public is that, you know what, roads are in disarray, the sidewalks are, in poor condition, and we understand that. And so through our 2-year lease option with Exxon, we've made a certain amount of money, which we've collected through our Legacy Fund. We are putting $1.3 million a year for the next 4 years into what we're calling the Planning for Major Projects budget. And so what that's going to be is that because we have 6 LNG facilities proposed for the area, and we have an enormous amount of tax on our staff to try to handle this load that's coming towards us, we've decided that over the next, for 4 years, it has a sunset clause of 4 years, we're going to be able to have extra staffing around planning, around engineering, and things like that to be able to handle the major growth period that we're about to enter into. And after 4 years, which we believe is when LNG may or may not happen, that will give us some grace period to be able to handle the growth load and also not put that burden on the taxpayer. And so we believe that this is the right balanced approach. It's going to get us to a new level. It's going to get major improvements done on our infrastructure, and it's going to help us plan and grow with the community and be able to help take the burden off, hopefully off the taxpayer in the long run by implementing a strategy like this. So far in my time here, I've realized that Prince Rupert's obviously in a challenging position, but that doesn't mean that we're not in a position of opportunity as well. Stuff I'm passionate about is our waterfront, for example. I'm being very aggressive in ensuring that we're going to have new waterfront developments occur. And as people know, we have a new marina now that we're going to be constructing that will be done in the end of July, which is a great win for our community. And we're not even going to stop at that. We're going to continue on with other options and other ideas around the waterfront. So that's something that people get to look forward to. Other things I'm interested in is just grassroots community organizing. I come from a grassroots background, and so one of the things that we're launching is this McKay Street Rehabilitation Project, and we want the community to be involved with a rehabilitation project at the McKay Street baseball diamond that's next to the hospital and between Roosevelt and Pine Ridge School, and do a major revitalization of that entire area. And we're getting the neighborhood involved and the community involved. And you can see how to get involved with that on Facebook, and we feel that's something that's going to be another win for the community. Other things that I'm interested in is exploring things like renewable energy options in Prince Rupert. What's the viability of tidal generation and wind energy, and those are things that we're looking into, and also local food production and different types of industrial development so that we can have a nice, robust, thriving, resilient economy. And over the next 4 years, I believe that people in this community will see major changes occur, and we're working day and night to ensure that this community, that we're after the last 15 years of being kind of in a down spur, that we are going to be up in an up spur and create the right solutions for Prince Rupert, and that we're a solutions-oriented team, and that we have the right management staff and the right council have kind of come together and are working as a team, and people are having fun, and there's a whole new mentality here at the city, and people, I believe, should feel confident that the right leaders are here for the right time to take us to a new level.